Yo, what's good? Namaste. Welcome to this video. It is so weird, man. Like, for the past days, I have been feeling intense anger, right? Within reason, of course, I have a reason to feel this anger. Basically, someone I trusted, took $3,000 from me, telling me that he will get me something that I am looking for, and he cheated me. Normally, I would be kind of upset, right? But this time it was something much more. It was very insulting. I took it quite personal because it wasn't, yes, sure, it was the money and that was the main thing. But more than that, it was the trust. See, for a person like me, I do trust easily, but I know that it doesn't come easy to me to trust, right? I have developed this ability to trust. Though in much of my life experiences, I have been let down by many people, including my own family members. I still vote for trust. I still am open to trusting people, right? And it got me so messed up. It got me really angry, really hurt, really not okay with what was going on. And I'm not gonna sit here and speak like I handled it the best way possible. I did get angry and I did punch walls. I did talk rudely to people around me. But the essence of this video is gonna be about what I learned from this, right? You must always know yourself, right? Know your surroundings, know yourself, and know the people you're hanging out with. Point blank, period. Because the way these people sweet talk you, these manipulators who do cheat, who do scam you, who do take more than they really reciprocate, right? The way they do it is they almost they flatter you. And initially in the relationship, they flatter you with all sorts of ego boosting compliments and statements that now you have let your guard down, right? Now they see that you have money, they see that you have energy, they see that you're prosperous, right? And they all say the same thing. If you don't trust me, don't give your money. And it was so weird because he called me and he told me literally that this is the last moment, we might not get this product or whatever, man. And I really wanted that object, I really wanted that thing in my life, and I was willing to spend 3,000 rupees, the only amount of cash that I had with me at that time, on it. And it hurt a lot. It stung when he just put his phone on silent and disappeared, right? And the reason I'm making this video is because I just walked to my balcony and I saw him, and it just triggered this weird. I hate this feeling, but it triggered this in me, right? Of course, I'm not the type of person to go down and cause a problem, but the problem has already been caused, right? You have taken my money, and of course I'm not attached to the money as such, but You could at least ask me for it. And the painful part, what makes it hurt even more is I told him, bro, this is the only cash I have. Please do not cheat me. I told him before that. And yet, I have to channel this anger. I have to channel all this energy. My blood is boiling, but I'm not able to verbally express it because I don't want to come out with that energy. But my blood is boiling. And he's casually walking around. I know 3,000 rupees may not be a lot for him or for me, really. It may not be a lot because I'm not saying I'm rich or anything, but I know for a fact that I'm well off. I'm good. I'm going to be okay, right? But that still doesn't change the fact that I lost 3,000, and yeah, I just got cheated. It's an insult. It hurts. Of course, I'm not greedy, but it doesn't make me greedy for wanting a little bit of respect here. You see how this shit works? And I'm like, yeah, I just breathing it out, breathing all that stress out because yeah. But if I do see him on the street, I will definitely not talk to him, but I'll definitely hex the shit out of him in the sense that I'll give him that stare that will make him just completely get back all that, all that what he caused me, right? Because I'm not gonna sit here and act like a Maha saint, a super saint, It doesn't work like that, brother. I'm spiritual. I understand that. But I respect this material world very much because I am in it, my friend. I am in this material world just like you are, right? So if someone takes money from you, you have every right to ask it back. You have every right to fight for it back. But remember one thing, it is not worth it. You even trusting them is not worth it, right? And this guy probably comes from some poor place. I don't know, man. I don't even know where he comes from. But that's the thing. In my life, in my childhood, I grew up around a lot of love, a lot of affection, a lot of excessive compassion, and I wasn't really taught about the way the world really is, the way mankind really kind of is, which is kind of manipulative and cunning, and of course everything happens for a reason, and I learned a lot from this experience. But then again, there is good in this world and there is bad in this world. You can choose to see everything as divine. Yes, you can. And I totally think that is the way of, that is the highway. That is the best way. Thinking everything that is happening is auspicious and divine. That is a beautiful way to exist. But you got to understand, you can't be out here trusting everybody. Not with your energy, not with your time, not with your life, not with your anything really. You gotta be aware, and you gotta be, you gotta really prioritize your energy. You gotta prioritize yourself, and you gotta fight for what you have. Otherwise, what you have will be taken away from you. You know what I mean? It's like there are two birds, right? One bird had a couple of nuts, or whatever birds eat, seeds, right? One bird had a couple of seeds, and this other bird was looking at this bird and was very, very jealous, right? So this bird, the second bird, approaches this bird, and this bird is kind of willing to give the second bird a couple of seeds, one or two, and it only had 4 seeds. So it gave 2 seeds. This bird casually ate those 2 seeds and took the other 2, right? The problem began with this bird trusting this bird without actually using his perception to decipher whether this bird is genuine or not. Though this bird is colorful and very friendly and very nice and all that stuff, that is the outer surface. You have to see within. You have to really be practical with your approach to life. Does this bird have the capacity to respect the seed that this bird has? Does this bird have the capacity to respect another bird? You know, you got to really look into someone's eyes and feel their energy. You got to use your heart, you know, and see what they are for what they are, you know. And if they're having bad habits, if they are having or doing or being around things that aren't good, you can automatically say that they are not in a good vibration. Cut them off. You don't need them. They're going to cheat you. They're going to cheat you for your energy. They're going to cheat you for your time. They're going to cheat you for your money. Okay? And this guy was so sweet. His name is Bharat. He was so sweet to me. He was so nice to me. He was like, Sharan. And you know, I felt good. You know, I wasn't around a lot of people at that time, and I was just like good vibing. Okay, cool. You know, like let's do it. But this is the central problem. My parents haven't really taught me about the other side of the world. They haven't really taught me about the greed within the hearts of people that is corrupting literally everything. Right? It's not wanting money that's bad. It's the greed for it. It's wanting someone else not to have it and only you to have it. You know, wanting you to have it to the point where someone else doesn't have it, right? So that's the point of this message. Don't trust anybody. Be careful. It hurts, man. I'm really in pain. Like, but trust me when I say this. My blood is boiling. But if I made a video when I was actually in that heat of that moment, and not even a heat like that heat. I mean like intense anger. Like I actually like punched a couple of walls. As spiritual as I am, you know, even I have a certain amount of a certain line that if you cross, it really hurts, you know, because whatever, man, you know. Of course, I'm gonna make the money again. I'm gonna figure shit out. Yeah, sure, that is reality, but. You know, not cool, dude. Not cool. You should never. He's gonna get all the karma he deserves back, because that is the way the universe works. Everything is karma. He's gonna get something bad in some way, shape, or form. You know, because he caused bad to me. He's gonna get that back to him. That's how karma works. And it's unseen. It's really unseen. It's like an underlining current of this universe, you know. And when he least expects it, something bad's gonna happen to him. And I know that because that's the way the world is, you know. Because I'm not gonna lie here and talk like I didn't feel bad. I felt a lot of negative emotions. I felt shit for like 3-4 days, man. Because that 3,000, I really saved it up, you know. And in one moment, he just took it. You know, all that negative emotion was built up and sent into that ether. And all that negative emotions goes up into the ether and does its job in creating his reality differently. You know, how well he's protected now is all that matters. And clearly, he's going to get what he deserves regardless. You know, everything is fair in this universe. There are no accidents. There are no accidents or coincidences. Everything happens in divine timing. Everything happens by the will of God, by the will of a higher power. You know, and I've understood that me continuing to feel these emotions ain't gonna help me in any way, because he's moved on with his life, right? What am I doing complaining about that 3,000? He's probably already spent it on some shit, you know, on something, right? Me sitting here talking about 3,000 is not, it's not even, doesn't even make sense to me anymore. You know, it's over. I put it in the past, but I've learned from it. I've really learned from it. And I'm never gambling with money like that again. I'm never giving anyone money again like that. You know? It's real stupid, because you gotta really think about it. How spiritual you gotta be. You know, how spiritual you gotta be, man. I'm spiritual, sure, I can meditate now, but you know, even I'm born into this family, right? Into a family of samsaras and responsibilities and attachments. I'm not living in a mountain, though I would love to. So yeah, the message of this video, final message, I'm gonna conclude it with this: channel your anger as well. Channel any emotion you have and channel it, utilize it, make it flow through you, and use it as alchemy to create your best self. Right? Me not going downstairs and whooping his ass is my greatness, because I don't want that vibration to even be in my memory. You see how I think? I don't even want to feel a thought of that, you know. But if he does come around me with some extra shit, with some unnecessary shit, you know, I have every right to protect myself. Damn man, this world is so weird. Things happen so unexpectedly, man. I didn't expect it. It was kind of like he stabbed me in the back. And trust me when I say this stuff can happen from your own family. You know, this type of cheating and stuff. The root of all evil is not money. It's your greed.